So same with Naoya Inoue, man. I like Naoya Inoue just much. Well, I ain't gonna say as much as I like Terrence Crawford or Alexander Usyk, but I like them a lot, right? And Naoya Inoue is a beast, man. I love to hear this, but we already knew that he was gonna fight these 3 fighters in the plans, right? Which is Nakatani, Nick Ball, and MJ. The one that I like to hear the most is not Nick Ball, because that one had the most uncertainty around it, because that'd be going to 126, which is featherweight, a division that he's not currently at. So the fact that he has Nick Ball on his radar, I think that's dope, you know, because it's been letting us know that he's committing to 126. And despite what people are saying, I personally have always said I don't want him to fight Bruce Shushu Carrington, because I don't think Shushu deserves that fight. No disrespect to Shushu, but Shushu would be a big fight because he's an American fighter, so it could be American versus Japan. You know how boxing loves to explore and exploit the cultural differences, right? So that'd be a big fight from that standpoint, but he's not a champion, you know, so he would have to become a champion, in my personal opinion, to fight a guy like Naoya Inoue, because he's a very decorated champion himself, you know, 2 times undisputed and being undefeated while doing it. Same with Terrence Crawford. A lot of times when I say the same thing about Terrence Crawford, oh, it's because I'm biased towards Terrence Crawford. No, it's that he's a very decorated fighter. He's 2-time undisputed and undefeated while doing it. He doesn't need to prove himself and fight contenders at another weight class. No, if he moves up, he fights the champions. Just like Naoya Inoue, if he moves up, he fights the champions, or unless he doesn't want to, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool too. But I think Naoya Inoue should fight a Nick Ball. I think that's the biggest fight at 126, because, you know, Nick Ball has England behind him, and he's probably the most well-known at 126, besides maybe Stephen Fulton, but he already beat Stephen Fulton, you know. And I don't think people would be mad at the rematch, but I think the Nick Ball would have more intrigue, you know what I'm saying, than anybody else between Rafael Espinosa, Angelo Leo for sure. I think Angelo Leo is probably the least popular, and then Nick Ball and Stephen Fulton. So I think Nick Ball has the most appeal, and plus they're closer in stature, right? Which I think Naoya Inoue is even taller than Nick Ball, but Nick Ball's bigger, you know, more massive. So I think that's a good fight, and I definitely think Naoya Inoue beats him. I think Naoya Inoue beats MJ Akhmadaliev. I don't think he beats Nakatani. Nakatani, you know, that's my 3rd favorite fighter. If I had to order it, Canelo's my number 1, Tank's my number 2, and Junto Nakatani is my number 3. I think Naoya Inoue beats everybody from 122 to 115 except for Nakatani. I think Nakatani beats them all, you know, so that's just my opinion. You know, shout out to Junto Nakatani. Naoya Inoue is a monster. I call Nakatani the monster slayer.